Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning into the Financial Investor channel. My name is Brent, and today we're going to be taking a look at the M1 Standard and M1 Plus features, and we're also going to be taking a look as to why I am not going to be using these services and what services I actually plan on using here in the future and will continue to use. It's something that I've already used and will continue to use into the future. So if you are brand new to the channel, hit that subscribe button below. If you do enjoy the video, find it helpful, hit the thumbs up. And if you have any comments, questions, going over anything in today's video, or want to share what your plan has been and will continue to be, or if you're going to be swapping over to use M1 Standard or M1 Plus, drop it in the comment section below, and let's go ahead and get into it. So, M1 Standard and M1 Plus, these are some features that are coming out to the M1 Finance platform. I currently use M1 Finance and will continue to use M1 Finance because I believe it's one of the best brokers out there, both for growth investors, for dividend investors, for long-term investors. I have a whole video covering why it's the best platform. If you guys want to check that out, top corner I will have it linked. Now we're here to discuss the Standard and the Plus. So we're going to go ahead and do a side comparison here. You can see right off the bat, M1 Plus does charge you $50 per month, or I'm sorry, for the year, the very first year, and then it becomes $125 per year. The M1 Standard offers a free platform. Now, the similar items here are the investment accounts. You're able to have unlimited free trades here on M1 Finance. You're able to have fractional shares. You're able to invest in stocks and ETFs with your own custom portfolios. You can share portfolios between investors. You can invest in other export portfolios. You can set up your own investing schedules, and it has built-in tax efficiency, not tax, but tax efficiency. Now, the differences here between the M1 Standard and the M1 Plus comes down to the trading windows. M1 Standard, which I currently have, offers a one-time trading window in the morning. The M1 Plus is going to be offering two trading windows, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. If I believe the markets are a little bit high, I want to take some gains and kind of hold it off, then I may use the afternoon, but otherwise, long-term investor may not even use or need the two trading windows. Now, kind of continuing down here, you'll both get a checking account included here, whether you sign up for the M1 Standard or the M1 Plus. The differences between them is that the Standard, you get a plastic card. You may have this already in your wallet or so, and over here you're going to get a tungsten metal. These are not credit cards, these are debit cards. Now, your Standard account is going to have 0% annual percent yield. So if you have $1,000 at the beginning of the year and you let that $1,000 sit for 12 months, it's going to be $1,000 at the very end of the year. If you have $1,000 sitting here in the checking account, making you back 1.5%, you're going to have $15.10 because it compounds month after month. You're just going to get 1.5% back, and that $1,000 is going to become $1,015.10. Now, the difference here is the cash back again. If you're going out there and you're using your debit card and withdrawing out of your checking account, you're going to be getting some sort of a cash back using the M1 Plus, 1% back. So if you spend $1,000 per month, so $1,000 is going to be about $10 per month in cash back. The minimum balance, there's no minimum balance required, so that's good. But I've seen a lot of investors out there and also that are looking to use this feature that the ATM fees. Now, if you're using the Standard, you're only going to get one ATM covered per month, and then there's fees included after that. The M1 Plus only offers 4 times per month, so not a whole lot there as far as ATM fees being covered. You're both able to have flexible loans if your portfolio balance is $10,000 or greater. The differences here is that the M1 Plus is going to offer you a smaller rate of 4%, whereas the M1 Standard is going to offer a 4.25, and that is about all the differences here. Now, if you do sign up for this, you can reserve it now for $50, which that $50 is going to get you, again, the 1.5% annual percent yield checking account. This is higher than just about any other checking account that I've seen out there, including my own USAA checking account. I don't know what my rate is on that, but I know it's not 1.5% back for my checking. I'm not even sure if my checking account has a sort of annual percent yield. I don't use my checking account besides, income goes in, expenses go out, and it all goes on my credit card, and then I just pay off my credit card every month. So I only keep about less than $5,000 in a checking account at a time, and this is just to pay the revolving credit card every month, just kind of pay it off. Now, 1% cash back, there's a lot of credit cards out there that offer 1.5% back, 2%, 2.5%, 3%. There's a lot of credit cards out there. 1% back is just the normal bottom of the mill cash back feature. If you're out there and you're spending, again, $1,000, that's only $10 per month back in cash back. Down here towards the bottom, the pricing, this kind of eats into your returns here. $50 for the first year, but then it becomes $125. Now, M1 Finance gives you a sort of a upgrade. If you have a specific balance, you could choose to upgrade it, then it would be worth it here. So if you have an account balance of $15,000 in your checking account, making a rate of 1.5% back, you're going to be getting about $225 back in interest. Now, if you're out there spending $1,000 every single month on average, you're going to be getting $120 back in cash back. Now, you take out that enrollment fee of $50 for the first year, and your yearly net benefit is going to be $295. Now, the differences here is, 225 plus 120. So, 225 plus 120. After the first year, that $50 goes away. You're now going to be charged $125. So we're going to subtract $125. So if you continue to have a balance of around $15,000 and a monthly spending of $1,000, you're going to make about $220 back on this account balance of $15,000 and a monthly spending of $1,000. Is that good? Is that bad? Let me know in the comment section below if you believe $220 for having a cash balance of $15,000 in your checking account and having a monthly spending of $1,000 is good. So what exactly am I doing or have been doing and kind of will continue to do going forward? Now, my account balance, again, I don't have very much in my checking. I may have $5,000 or less at a time in my checking account, and this is just because my credit card, it's a revolving door. I put everything on my credit card outside of my, my mortgage and my car payments. Now, my credit card over here on USAA, it offers a 2.5% cash back. It's a limitless cashback card, so I can put anything I want on it and I'll get 2.5% back. There's no limit on it, which is really good. I just have to maintain a $1,000 monthly direct deposit into the specific account, and then I get it. So here right off the bat, if I can go ahead and bump this up to 2.5%, that $1,000 that I would spend every month now becomes $25, and over the course of 12 months, it now becomes $300. So $300 for, my normal spending of $1,000 per month, instead of $120 becomes $300. So that's a little bit of a difference there as far as spending. Now, as far as my savings account, I use a high yield savings account or a no penalty CD in order to house my excess cash that I don't really need to be having inside of a checking account. I don't really want it invested in the stock market. It's just cash on hand to have for any sort of unplanned and, need and emergencies and such. I have it over at Marcus. They offer a 2.25% high yield savings account, and they offer a 2.35% no penalty CD. I currently have their no penalty CD offering me a 2.35% rate, and if we go ahead and use their numbers of $15,000 and we put in the 2.25% savings and their 2.35% no penalty CD, we can see here that over the course of 12 months, let me go see if I can zoom in a little bit here for all of you on the mobile devices. We can see here that the high yield savings account here, that $15,000 at a 2.25 rate over the course of 12 months becomes $341. Now, $341 plus this $300, that's a total of $641, and there's absolutely no fees attached to this, to this specific thing. So instead of bringing in $220 my second year or $295 my first year, I'm instead bringing in about $641 based off initial deposit of $15,000 in a $15,000 in a high yield savings, and if I just continue to spend $1,000 per month with my annual percent yield of, or annual percent cashback return of I need to change this. This is actually cashback percent. Cashback percent rate of 2.5%. And if we're using our no penalty CD, so if we're using a no penalty CD here, which I am using, it offers a slightly higher rate of about, what, 2.35, so about 0.1% difference over the course of 13 months. You're going to see here that my total interest earned is $386, and my cashback there, $686. Much different number than M1 Finance. And again, we're just kind of using the 1,000 because this is what they provided here. We're just comparing if you had $15,000 in a high yield savings account or a no penalty CD, and you had a checking account. Fidelity offers a 2% cashback card. Many other financial institutions offer higher percent return card. So just look out there and see what is out there and what is being offered. Now, let me know in the comment section below, are you planning on using M1 Plus, or are you going to be looking at other high yield savings account, no penalty CDs? I know Ally is a very popular one. Marcus is what I've been using for the past year plus. And I also use the USAA card here, but there are other cashback reward cards which offer 2.2% back, 2.5% back, 3% back, and all of these have very little fees or no fees at all. So all of that cashback that you're getting per year, all of that interest that you're getting, it's basically being doubled or tripled what you would receive on M1 Finance for those fees kind of getting included. And you're not really getting a whole lot of benefit to the whole M1 Finance Plus. Now, if this was offering something very competitive, such as 2.5% back for your normal checking account, that would be very competitive. Also, if this was at least 1.5% cash back, it would at least compete with Chase's. This would probably be a little bit better at 2%. That way it beats out the Chase Freedom card, the Chase, I'm not sure what the Chase other one was, like Limitless or something like that as well. And they really need to knock down these fees. Keep it at a $50 per year basis, or just kind of completely remove it. You want individuals to be using these products and services. If you're having fees included, there's many other platforms out there that are offering better annual percent yields, they're offering better cash back, and they have no fees associated with those accounts. So that is all I wanted to cover in today's video. So if you did like the video, hit that thumbs up button below. If you are brand new to the channel, have not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button below. And of course, let me know in the comment section below, what do you guys think about the M1 Finance Standard or the M1 Finance Plus? Are you considering using the features even after I've shown you that there are other options out there? You know, your checking account really shouldn't be for your savings. That is what high yield savings account, that are what, no penalty CDs are for. Your checking account should be used as sort of a revolving door for your income coming in. That's where it settles. And then you either move it to savings, you move it to, elsewhere where you're not really visually looking at it in order to spend it. So that is it for today's video. Thank you all for tuning in. I will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.